firstly, your energy, like the energy that even if you are still pushing to join the gym, and then that's one thing that makes you stand out. Like you are a very energetic skit maker. Please, where do you get your energy from? Because it's obvious, even your personality, the vibes, and all. How? Where do you get your energy, please?
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for the compliments and the energy compliment as well. So my energy, I think, is just me, just the way I am. From my mom, actually, she's very energetic. That woman, I mean, in her 50s, she can trek to Balindia and trek to Jerusalem and come back and carry tea on her head. So I think it's from her. It's just like natural. It's inborn. It's in me.
Wow, I feel like applauding once again, but I'm going to keep my clap for the day. Okay. Okay, so the next one is I can see like your, I don't know if you're at home, but then I love the background that I am seeing. And then I went to your Instagram page. Yeah, I watched your skits and all, but I went to your Instagram. So I just want to ask, is skit making the key to growing? Because for a skit maker, you are doing extremely well. I know you have other endorsement videos, and then your endorsement videos are very funny, but you do them perfectly well. So for people who want to venture into the skit making industry, will you say skit making is a very lucrative profession?
Okay, well, skit making is very lucrative. Yes, of course it is, because it's like one of the very best ways. And thank you for the other compliments. Yeah, so skit making is like one of the very best ways to make money from social media. You know, and when you have Facebook and YouTube paying you directly in hundreds or thousands of dollars per month, and then you have Instagram paying you indirectly via endorsements and influencing and adverts. So yes, it's a very major way to blow. There are many ways to blow. You know, usually it's your talent and skills and your consistency and all that is what makes you blow. And skit making is is one of them, one of those strong talents that if you pursue it well, if you do it well, people would eventually see you and like you and follow you because they like what you're doing. So it's like a natural thing. It's not like some kind of strategy or tactics or one weird thing. No, it's a natural thing that you're doing something. People are seeing you, they're liking, and they're following you. And that way, more people are following you. They're showing others and follow, and that's where you blow. And then people now come to you to use your audience or use your attention or engagement, and then give you money in exchange. So it's like just a natural interchanging thing you get. So yeah, it's a very lucrative one, of course.
Okay, so you said something that it's a natural thing. Now, considering your character as a skit maker, like now we are seeing Amarachi. Now, Amarachi is not the same person we see in skit videos. So how were you able to define your character? Because we are looking okay, even without makeup, your skin is popping. But the person we see, the person we see in the skit is looking all made up excessively, or how were you able to define the kind of character you want to be? How are you able to make yourself different from other people in the skit world?
Okay, good question. Well, the thing is that in the industry, whether skit making or content creating or even comedy industry in general, you need to hold on to a niche or a character, because first of all, if you're coming off to do comedy or skit as a pretty fine girl, everyone has their grace, but most likely it might not really move as much as it will if you decide to be ugly or funny. I mean, we all know that the uglier you are, or the not uglier, the weirder you look or the funnier you look, the more funny you will be. So if you're a very fine slay queen trying to do all this one, you won't look funny in people's eyes. I mean, this is my opinion, but you get what I'm trying to say. That's like a general opinion. So of course I had to find a way to make an ugly or weird looking character to use to push that part of my career, the skit part of my career. That's number one. And then number two, let me think. I want to think on number two. Okay, well, I think that's basically it. Because you need to just find a character, something to do to make it work, to make it push. You know, instead of just being normal, that'll be boring. And moreover, normal and boring does not even work for anybody. Being normal or being fine, it doesn't bring money except for men.
Okay, so I'm infusing two questions in one. Firstly, I said a lot of people attribute the advent of social media and say that without social media, skit makers cannot make it or anything. So what is your take on that? And then would you say that in the entertainment industry, skit makers are recognized enough? They are given that room that actually do, just like when actors step into the room. So what's your take on that holistically?
Okay, so number one, well, unfortunately for those people, this is the social media era. I mean, this is the social media era. You just can't do anything about it. You just can't change it, because right now people are more on their phones right now than they are on TV. If I play a movie, I'm still out of the TV. Hey, God, I'll put it back. So I'm like more on my phone, like every other person too. Do you get? So it's social media era. So definitely, okay. So definitely, skit makers are like ranked really, really high right now. And yes, I think we get the respect we deserve. We deserve more. Hopefully, we get more as time goes on. But for now, we are highly and highly respected. In fact, we have a lot of legends, them Nollywood actors, even musicians that are even in some skits, joining some skits now with some of my colleagues, and even me myself, I've featured some of them too. So they love what we do. They are big fans. They even want to be part. Some are even trying to join, trying to enter. So skits making right now is like one of the top most in the entire entertainment industry, And those for those things that social media skit makers are nothing. Well, they're all shades of wrong, because I mean, okay, right now, presently, with or without social media, we are already blown. I mean, we, like some of us, we're already blown. They already know us. So when it's just in real life, they always, come for pictures and all that. So that real life, that event, that place they're seeing us is not social media. It's real life. So unfortunately, we or without social media, we're already there. We're already high above. And this is social media era. So you cannot remove it. We will still keep being high above.
One man will just toasting me up and down.
Same thing with me, babe. This time that more men were toasting me, following me everywhere. Men,
You know, Sha got me that their hot bread though.
Hey, babe. That their hot bread there is so sweet. Like, I love that bread. Do I used to buy it there? I buy it in bulk. You would have said yes to him now.
I didn't give you my number, Sha. I don't give my number like that though.
Are you serious? He said with me, okay. I hardly give men my number. There was even one day said that I even went out. I went to one show like that. Men were toasting me, asking for my number. I didn't, like, I saw my specs. They're my top fine guys. I didn't even give one single one my number. Oh my God! See how I used to run that time during inter-house pause.
So you use a phrase where you said they are all shades of wrong. So I really love how you have your own balance and your own stability. So as a very fast rising female skit maker, what are the top 3 things that you would say to someone who's aspiring to come into the skit making industry, that without these 3 things you can not really go far? What are those 3 things that we need to have or possess to be a prosperous or successful skit maker in Nigeria?
Okay, so number 1, I would say is the 3 things to put you up there in the skit industry. Number 1, I would say is you need good stories and good direction. I mean, that's like, I would put it as number 1, because if you're just doing skits anyhow, just do one, it won't move. You might do one very mad thing that will blow you up for a while, but after that mad goes, you just die off. So you need consistent, like, good stories, that talent, direction. If you're not very good with creating stories, you need a script writer, someone that will be helping you to, push those stories. Because the story is what makes the skit sweet. Once you have the story, once you think of something to shoot, so call the cast and shoot is not even the problem. It's not even the work anymore. You just need good stories at all times, like good storylines and all that. And number 2 is consistency, of course. That one is very, very important as well. So if you show up today, this month, you're putting out videos, you're shooting, and the following next 3 months, we don't see you again, you just disappear. And then till December again, or till next year, that's you're just stressing yourself. No need to even continue in this. Because you're going on and off. You're confusing your audience. You're confusing the entire, everybody around you looking up. Just going to be very bad. And whenever you go off, when you come back, it's more like you're starting from the beginning again. So that way you're like stagnant. Because you get what I'm saying already. So consistency is really very important. Whatever you continue doing is show up every day, no matter what's happening to you or how sick you are, your family, everybody has problems, So if you make a problem of yours or whatever situation you are in, so take you off or make you inconsistent, then that's really bad. Because when you come back, you're starting from the beginning again, and that way you're just stunting your growth. You're going small, instead of just going straight and slow and steady, or straight and fast, anyone. So consistency. And then number 3, collaboration still is very good. I advise upcoming ones to collaborate with very colleagues, their senior colleagues, even their mates, whichever one, but just collaborate with your colleagues or with any other person in the industry entirely. because it helps their audience to see you as well. So it's not only your audience that will be seeing you basically on your page. You know, when people on other people's pages and your colleagues to you, so it just kind of exposes you and helps you grow as well. Collaboration, consistency, and good storylines. Yeah.
I have to clap now. Okay. Well said. Okay, so I want to ask this question as a very young lady that is making it. You know, there will be people saying there are rumors of people that say that in the skit making industry, some skit makers request for sex for roles and all. So I want to know, is this actually true? Because actually the skit making industry is one industry that it has been in existence, but social media has given it enough light that people are now like, skit makers, when an actor stands and a skit maker stands, you give two of them the same accolades. You get. So would you say, what's your take on that rumor and what's your take generally on it?
Okay. My take generally on that rumor is that I really don't know, because I have not experienced it or witnessed. I mean, I can't experience it because I'm nobody's mate.
Exactly.
Don't mind me. So I haven't witnessed it or seen someone that has happened to, but I'm hearing from outside and other people that it's happening. So, but it's very possible though. In the entertainment industry generally, from Nollywood to the music, Nollywood, the one I've experienced, this sexual harassment thing, sex for roles thing is like very rampant. It's almost normal. I'm sure it even happens even outside as well. So I won't be surprised if it happens in the skit industry as well. But that would be very bad and very unfortunate, because what are they doing? They're still trying to grow them themselves. So why, for me, but I haven't witnessed with my eyes. All the best to them. but then of course, for the girl that decides to give sex for a role in a skit, God, that girl is unwise. Like I can't say foolish, but she is just unwise. Like, what are you doing? Skit that have like 6K views. So I'm sure like those upcomers that will be doing this kind of thing.
Oh my
Don't
God.
mind me, but no, nobody should try that, I beg.
I dey press something no. But then I still you some jollof. I still jollof rice. Hey.
Oh my God. Come let's not go to this place. Come on. Hey! I beg. Let me go to the Come and finish. Chop. We are the Institute of the Dead that want to come back alive. I said quiet! What?
The food was a trap for your soul.
As you have eaten the food, so shall your souls be replaced with ours. Jesus! You'll be dead!
I'm so love your energy, like sincerely. Okay, so I would love to have your own understanding of the theme, the common trending thing that they say small girl, big God. So I would want to know what you understand it to be.
Okay, well, small girl, big God is their slang that means in the society, what it just meant in their is a young successful girl with a sugar daddy
Oh,
Of course, that's what it meant. Yeah. Young, successful girl, young, fine girl that has money, whatever, definitely has a sugar daddy behind. That's what it just meant randomly then in society. And that's really their business. I don't think it has anything to do with me. If at all it has anything to do with me, it's going to that would be like me being a young, successful girl, of course, and my big God, my actual big God might say above. That's that if at all this is connected to me, you know, because I can't really having a sugar daddy. Even though I don't mind having a sugar daddy though, because these bills are crazy. These bills are gonna kill somebody any moment from now. So I don't mind. Those people that say that thing, they can connect me, I'll collect too. As far as the man will be giving me money without asking for anything.
oh my God. Okay,
As far as the man will be giving me money.